We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. It's interleague baseball on the show. Alex Cobb gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, David Bodie.
At the plate, David Bodie. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cobb. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Now this rolls all the way to the wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, and the pitch. Bodie leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Outside, 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third,
At the plate, Ramon Urias. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Called strike 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Pulled toward right center field. Smith moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Nope. Foul ball.
The set and the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
For the Orioles, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First pitch on its way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in to try it again, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Chris Bryant. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep to right center. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Austin Hayes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set, and the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In there, 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Baez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. So stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Back out.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cubs.
New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Victor Caratini. He drew a walk his first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Severino is after it. A throw down to first, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And he fouls this one off. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Late that time for a strike. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Severino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Cobb is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, David Bodie. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
David Bodie.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Urias has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. bottom of the inning now. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Coming to the plate now, Rio Ruiz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Austin Hayes the next to bat.
Austin Hayes.
Here's the first pitch to him. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Down and away, ball one. So 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0. Fouled away. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. One and 2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Jason Hayward now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Richard Blyer comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-0. That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And the count will be full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Last half of the 7th here. Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Rizzo is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And there's ball one.
Look out, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cobb is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles.
So here's Trey Mancini. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First pitch on its way. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
So digging in now, David Bodie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-2. Here it is.
Ball inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready with the 1-2.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Grounded to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
ball, that's outside.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, number 28.
At the plate, Pedro Severino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now in the box, Anthony Santander. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Darvish. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Alec Mills enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Chicago Cubs, number 30, Alec Mills.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz, hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Oh. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Shawn Armstrong will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Bryant. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, The 0-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The set and the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, just where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run on second. No one out. And he falls behind 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line towards center field. Cobb has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sean Armstrong claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No run, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.